Yo, what's going on? It's your boy None Illa. You are another episode of Moment of Knowledge on the Mogul Mined Podcast. Look, this episode we're going to talk about rest. And do you need it? I say this because I'm a workaholic. In a good way. I just like to get things done, but I have fun at everything I'm doing. But there's perception that I don't rest, that I don't take me time, that I need to sit down, that I need to slow down. I feel like there's an equation with life. Your goals, your ambition, your drive, how serious you are, what levels you'll go to get it, how much help you have, how much help you don't have, whether you work for yourself, so many different factors that come into play when you talk about rest. However, you need to be most conscious and concerned with your rest, your level, because there's no book on this. I mean, there are, but every book is written from the perspective of the writer, right? One thing I really want to do with this podcast is not always just tell you what to do, because to me that doesn't do anything. Yeah, you can ask me. I can give you an answer. But honestly, I want to provide you with the knowledge and the content for you to dig deeper and find answers within yourself with a little bit of guidance. That's how I want you to find your truest self. I can't give you all a one answer that fits. The only thing I can say is you have to dial in these equations that factor into your life, that make the results you need. You might be someone who needs to rest 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day. You might be someone who needs to have that drink after work after a long day, and that's your relaxation. You might be someone who needs to vacate twice a month. Someone needs to party every weekend. Everyone has a different scenario. And I'd be wrong to just say, here's a one size fits all thing. And I think that's kind of where we mess up in society, right? Everyone is searching, Googling, and looking for ways to do stuff, and then bam, here goes this one size fits all thing. Nothing I have ever done is a one size fits all. Not my workout regimen, not my way of thinking, not the way I got my degrees, not the classes I sat in, not the conversations, not the relationships I have. Nothing is one size fits all. You have to give and take and figure out exactly where this goes. So when it comes to your rest, there are so many different ways you can approach, but you need to know your body. And even when you rest, it depends on how you think of it. If I meditate, I feel like completely just good. Like if I take a second to just slow myself down. If I take a second to maybe watch a TV show or something. If I take a second to listen to some good music. Good music though, not the bad stuff. The bad stuff kind of gives me all kind of like, I start breaking down hives and all that, I'm joking, but you need to better assess that. But within that, it goes to the root of what I'm saying. You got to know yourself. So when people come to you and say, you need to rest, you're working too hard, you're doing this, I don't see how you do it. Politely nod, say thank you. It's not for them to understand. But you need to understand yourself. And you also need to understand when you're overdoing it. Because you're no good to anyone if you're not good to yourself. If you're overworking your body, everything you work with is going to be done. It's going to be slow. It's going to be half-assed. You're irritable. You're going to be working with certain clients. You're going to be on edge. You'll be tired. You'll be half delivering. You can't put yourself in that boat. But what you can do is understand your level of discipline for what your body needs. So People function differently. I don't need much sleep. There are some days I get sleep. There are some days I have to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. I typically go to sleep at 3 or 4 a.m. So those days I'm waking up at 4 or 5 or 6, and I know I need to, and I know I have a lot of work to do that day, or I have a big gig I need to do, or something to where it's like, yo, you got to be fully on your P's and Q's. Even if I know I can function off 2-3 hours of sleep, I try my hardest to have my body shut down by 12 or 1. It's not easy, but it's the discipline and understanding, okay, this is where rest kicks in. I honestly think it makes sense to give myself 3, 4, 5 hours of sleep if I know I'm about to go do 12, 16, 18 hours of work. Mentally, emotionally, physically, you need to be dialed in. Same with stuff like the gym. Oh, there's some challenges out there. There's some work out 50, 60, 70, 80 days straight. You can do it for sure. There's some people who won't work out more than 3 days a week. Who's right, who's wrong? They know their body. Let them be them. I want you to really understand how important it is for you to be you, be confident in being you, and be so confident in being you that you lack interest in judging somebody for who they are. Guide them, yes. Help them, yes. But never judge them by doing what they know and what they've learned. You can't become so consumed with trying to tell other people how to live and adjust and do their life when everyone's figuring out this life thing at the same time. No one is more a master of life than anyone else. Someone may be further financially, might be behind emotionally. Someone may be ahead emotionally, might be behind mentally. Someone may be right up there in a physical sense. Oh, they work out a lot, but then something else is shattered inside financially. Like, realize not everyone has it all figured out. So understand, you and everyone you come across is on a living same playing field. Life, your own life, the planet Earth, with 24 hours, day in and day out. That is the only comparable measure of time that you have with everyone on this planet, is that 24 hours. Your finances may be different. Your background may be different. Your location may be different. Your understanding of things are going to be different. You put 30 people in the same situation, you know, 30 different ways someone handles it. And there's no room for anyone to say they are more right than the other, because all 30 of those people feel what they did or what they have to do is right based on their own understanding. So that 24 hours that you have that makes you a man or a woman or makes you that person you are today, realize that's part of your own testament. So when you figure out what dials in your level of rest, what you consider rest, and how you can be efficient in getting that rest, that is how you start winning. That is how you start figuring out the puzzle to put together that actually makes sense in your life. It's not by YouTube. It's not by looking at someone who's a millionaire and already established and they got their goals and everything. But I'm not down talking that. Shoot, you listen to my podcast, you're getting advice, right? But you have to take what you're learning from there and see where you can dibble and dabble and take bits and pieces and build you into a superhuman of yourself. You are not built like anybody else. That's why you have a fingerprint. You are unique. You are a different makeup of different things. You might have the speed of this person, the strength of this person, the wisdom of this person. So you have to figure out which combination works and unlocks your mastermind. The moment you do, I'll be here. But I just want you to understand that. And you know me, all right? I keep it short, I keep it simple, I keep it straight to the point. Make sure y'all tune into the next one, and thanks for tuning in this Monday. I'm out.